I've been sourcing this up, down, left, right, everywhere. A lot of outlets, online, offline, everywhere. We managed to find this. This is a big banner all the way up to the ceiling. Ostrich feather, guys. Ostrich feather. And it's so cute. Guys, after 1 week, I look at it. Somehow the ball tends to get like smaller and smaller. So this requires a lot of workmanship. They have to do box by box and then they combine it all together. Another highlight of this dry kitchen is this design, this hanging design. It balances the pH level and it smells so good, guys.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm so excited because my new home is finally ready. I'm excited guys. And if you're new to my channel, I'm Esther. Today I'm just going to show part 1 of my house tour covering the living area and also the kitchen. I appreciate that you hit the subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for your support and let's get started. My theme of the overall whole house is classic, modern classic, and you can see this is the classic lining which I've shown you guys before, and I'm happy with the outcome and the end results of this classic lining. This is the shoes cabinet and also cabinets for some of the junk in future. And the interesting part of this shoes cabinet or this overall cabinet is, of course, there's a section for me to sit down and wear my shoes before I'm out for dating, perhaps. So, and of course when this cabinet is ready, I was like, is this area too small? Because then after that, on the plus side, it's good, isn't it? Because then I'll make sure that my size always can fit to this area. So I will not put on weight easily, isn't that great? So I love this corner. You can see this. Ta-da! This is how my shoes are all being placed. Mostly it's for my kids and also for my hubby, because most of my shoes will be upstairs in my closet, obviously. And of course, I love the part the most is nothing new, but I still enjoy playing with these soft clothes. I really love the white painting on this white shoes cabinet and the classic lining. Excellent. So a section down there is open, so for us to probably put our home shoes or perhaps some shoes that you want to just put it here temporarily before you place it back to the right place. And up here, ladies and gentlemen, this is my chandelier which I unboxed earlier in my video. It is very bright and I really love the outcome of it, so that it is like very welcoming. As soon as people enter the house, they will feel like they are really being welcomed because it's very bright here rather than very gloomy. I like the welcoming effect and I feel this light is able to achieve that. So I really like the effect of it, guys. The curtain. So we selected this curtain which is light grey in color, so it blends very well with my theme. And you can see also this is the S-curve that we have chosen to do, the S-curve. So we decided to just pay a little bit more so that we get the S-curve for the curtain. Right, and up here there's also some spotlights, and we have some downlights here as usual. All the houses full of downlights, and we thought that it would be interesting to change 1 or 2 to be the spotlights so that we can glam up the house, so that it will be more interesting when the lights are on. And here is another standing lamp which I didn't manage to do the unbox for you guys, but I'm showing you guys now. This is the standing lamp which I bought from Taobao. You can change the light. It has 3 options. There's a switch that you can change the light to cool, warm, and white. So this is another good purchase that I didn't regret. I feel the effect is very good. See, I still have the plastic on. And this is again matte gold. My preference, like I said earlier, is always matte gold, so I really love the effect of it. And here is just like a small corner for us to sit down. And I love this chair. The price is very reasonable and I really love the height of it. It makes me feel so comfortable sitting down here. So this is another special side table, like a corner table. For those people who are sitting down here, at least there's a place for them to put their drinks, their handphones, rather than all just depending on the coffee table in the middle. Here is another of my favorite place, which is the living area, the sofa. I've been sourcing the right sofa to go with my theme, up, down, left, right, everywhere. A lot of outlets, online, offline, everywhere. And finally, at the very last minute, we managed to find this sofa, which is definitely my favorite sofa. Right, and it is a leather white. Actually, I was also hesitated at first because it is white. But I've been thinking hard enough and I think why not? Because for once I want the sofa to be white to blend with the theme, rather than, of course, a lot of people also prefer the darker color shades of sofa rather than the lighter shades. I understand that because it's easier for maintenance, but I would like to just try the lighter shades because again I want the house to be bright and happy colors and happy environment. So I believe white is the color that I want to take the challenge and go for it, and up to today I still do not regret choosing this white color. Of course, a little bit of maintenance, which I will talk about it maybe perhaps in my future video, but all in all I still like this white color leather sofa. And there's also a special mechanism on this sofa. There is an electric sensor touch button at the side. So I really enjoy the mechanism of it rather than the manual type of mechanism. So again, I do not know how long this mechanism will last, but still I want to enjoy because like I said, I spend most of the time at home and I just want to enjoy it. Okay, and there's another button sensor inside. We wanted the sofa design actually to blend well with our classic theme, at the same time also a little bit of modern feel. That's why we were excited when I actually saw this sofa, because you can see there's some lining here which blends well with my theme and at the same time is also a little bit modern. So I really love this piece of sofa. And if you can see right here in front of me is the coffee table. What I like about this coffee table is because it will make my living area even more spacious. Why? Because it's transparent. So it's transparent and it can see through. We know that normally, typically, when we are petite, we like to wear transparent heels. Why? Because we look longer. So same goes for the house. When this table is transparent, you make your whole living area wider, more spacious, and you can also see my marble tile effects on the floor. And you also notice that I didn't put carpet on the floor for my living area, and that's also because I figured even if I put it today, which I did in my previous home, eventually I will also remove the carpet. So it's good thing that I've changed the floor tiles to all marble, so then I don't need to actually put the carpet. I can still feel the effect of it. So in terms of maintenance, I would think that I want to opt out for putting the carpet. Next thing you can see here, I really like these coasters. That's because it is also a coaster. At the same time, they can also be used as display items like a deco for my house. So 2 in 1, why not? So then I don't have to waste money to buy another deco for my coffee table. And up there you can see my plaster ceiling. I don't put just normal downlight. I mix them between normal downlight and also they call it eyeball or spotlights. And I mix the color of the downlights as well, so that it will not be too bright and it also will not be too dark at the same time. So guys, you can see I have a lot of babies down here. This is actually the 3rd version of my babies. I actually sourced like quite a bit for the gumball, and I really like it. Is like so cute. It's rounded and so cute, and I actually bought earlier another 2 versions. The quality was really not bad. So this is the final version that I managed to source, and I really love the quality. Finally, after sourcing for the third time, I really like this gumball. You can see I really enjoy sourcing stuff that is useful. At the same time, it can be used as a deco. So this actually can be used as a deco as well. If you can see, just one gumball, place it here, it can be used as a deco. And of course, at the same time, I can also sit down and enjoy my movie. Isn't it great, right? Same for the coaster, same for the gumball. So I really feel like I've sourced the right one, at least for this and for the gumball. But obviously there are things that maybe I eventually also regret buying, which maybe in future I'll share with you guys. I really like this deco on the wall. This is specially designed by my ID. It really matches the theme of my house so well. I really like the light gold frame that he chose, and also with these soft color flowers. It really blends so well. I really love it. Here's a TV area. This is a big panel all the way up to the ceiling. Wow! So when it is all the way up and high up, it will make the panel and the TV area become very wide, very big, and also allows us to put a bigger size of TV, which we also have been discussing and thinking what is the size of the TV that we should put, and eventually we thought that it can still fit a 75-inch of TV, and a lot of people were saying that would it be too big and all that. And guys, I have the same worry as well earlier, and thank God that we actually chose a bigger size, because a lot of stuff when it arrived, I was like, oh, it's too big, the sofa is too big, the TV. But after 1 week, guys, you will tell yourself that I think it's not very big after all. It can be even bigger. So I'm happy that I decided to go for bigger items, and happy with the TV, with the panel all the way high up, and obviously with the deco. Again, my deco options. Always I want the deco to have functions. I sourced again online. This is ostrich feather, guys. Ostrich feather. So a lot of people, including my hubby, he was thinking that this is just for deco, but it is not deco. It's actually like a feather duster, but the feather here is actually ostrich feather. So I can use this as a feather duster. At the same time, it's also another deco. Isn't it great? I really love it. And this is, okay, there will be one or two deco that maybe no functions other than displaying, but I really love it. See how cute with this deco. You can actually take this out, take the balloon out and put the balloon in. And it's so cute. So I couldn't resist and I purchased them. Hi guys. So see the classic lining again. So it's the same as the shoes cabinet, all the classic lining. And also of course the white painting on it. I'm quite satisfied. It was just a small little plant. So I thought the whole house it would be great to have something green. So that's why I put a small little plant here. And this piece of deco, I really love the effect of it, especially when the hidden light here is on. A house will not be complete without a dining table. So like I said earlier, I decided to choose a round table so that it's easier whenever we have a big family like a reunion dinner. It's obviously easier to have a round table rather than a square table. I'm happy with this table so far, and this deco again I sourced it myself. I thought it will blend nicely with my theme of my house. And the highlight here definitely is the da-da up there. This is the dining light which I also sourced from Taobao, and I am very happy with this light. I didn't want to put again another chandelier here because I figured there are too many chandeliers around. It will be a bit bored. Again, when it first came, I thought, oh my goodness, would it be too big? Guys, after 1 week, I look at it. somehow the ball tends to get like smaller and smaller, so I'm glad that we chose this size, and this size is really just nice for this area. Too small, it won't be too nice. Bigger than this, it will be too much. So this is just the right size. I'll put the link also of this light if you're interested. And if you check this light out there in any of the store, you will see the price. It could be like doubling the price that you're getting yourself from the online. So this light I love. And of course the back here. The back here is everyone knows about this famous design from IKEA. You can just buy and then design your own design. So we did the same because initially we thought of putting a big mirror at our dining area, but unfortunately, according to our feng shui master again, it's not good to put a very big mirror around the dining area. That's why we thought, then our ID suggested that probably y'all can put a small pieces of mirror here rather than a big mirror if you really like the mirror effect. So this is a friendly budget design, and also the antique clock that I purchased online from Taobao. So I guess everything still blends very well. Again, the spotlight mixing with the downlight up there around my dining area. There's another place, I'm so lucky, there's another place that I can put my big mirror, ladies and gentlemen. My big mirror is here. After putting this mirror, it is like having another house on the opposite side, but it's actually just a mirror effect. So it definitely makes my house like way bigger. Love the mirror effect. And this is the bar stool which I purchased online also. If you watched my unboxing video earlier, you would have known that I actually bought this bar stool. So they are now here. And this is another of my favorite place, which is the dry kitchen. So I really like the color. Initially, we thought of also having everything white again, but we thought maybe perhaps we should just go with our ID suggestion and add a little bit of color. And here it goes. It is like a Tiffany blue kind of color, which I really like the effect of it. What I like most about this dry kitchen area is of course the cabinets up here. And I actually checked with the carpenter. They somehow told me that this is their first time designing this type of cabinets, because usually if you can see, most of the dry kitchen or the wet kitchen cabinets is actually one stretch all the way up. They will not design it into like boxes type. So this requires a lot of workmanship. They have to do box by box and then they combine it all together. So a lot of work for this type of design. It's the first time they're designing this design. I'm very happy with it. So of course another thing is the soft close. You can see inside here I actually placed this mug holder and the mugs inside this cabinet. Initially I was thinking what type of display I should be putting here. Right, so eventually I don't need to spend money to buy another display set, and this itself is functional at the same time it works as a display. Isn't it great? Same here, same goes to this area also. If you notice, another highlight of this dry kitchen is this design, this hanging design. I'm not sure if you guys have seen it before. This is the first time I'm seeing this design. I really like the hanging design because the typical breakfast table, usually you will see it is like an L all the way down to the floor. So I'm glad that we actually in the end opt for this design, because it will make our area, right, especially when your house is not like a mansion, like very big kind of house, it is good that you opt for this type of design, because then you will feel very spacious down there. It's good for your robot to do the work, at the same time you will feel your area is very spacious. If you are doing the typical breakfast table all the way down, you will feel very cramped and crowded here. So it's your option. Of course, if you have a lot of stuff to put, then you may want to have the L option, but for me, I want it to be more spacious, because honestly guys, a lot of cabinets up there or what is still empty. Spacious is what I opt for now. So here you can see this design on the wall tiles. So initially it was only just a very normal kind of marble tiles, but eventually my idea changed some of it to this, not sure how do I call this, but I really like the color and effect of these small little tiles matching and blending with these marble tiles, and also the overall color of my dry kitchen. I really like this highlight. I really love the soft close effect of these drawers, and guys, look at these pastel colors of cutleries, and also the knife set that I saw online. I really love, and my kids love the colors of it. It doesn't just look, it also works very well. Look at the cute little knobs on the door of my dry kitchen and also on my wet kitchen. I really like this little touch up on the door. It gives me a lot of flexibility, so I can hang the tablecloth on it, and there's no need for me to find another way or buy another accessories to hang the tablecloth. I really love having these cute little knobs on the drawers and also on the cabinets. Here is also another area which we actually were like thinking, should we put a dishwasher? So in the end we were not sure if we need to put a dishwasher, but we thought, why not we just set it ready at any point in time. If we think that we want to install a dishwasher, we could just do that easily. So we have everything ready to set up, and we just need to get a dishwasher, remove this door, and that will be our dishwasher. But not at this point, so right now I'm just using it to store some of my cleaning tools. So this cabinet is the cabinet that my kids love the most. Ladies and gentlemen, these are mostly all 90% of it is the food for my kids. So I enjoy putting all the food, arrange it all right in front so I can see easily all the food. And of course, eventually in future, if I need, I can also install the accessory where I can pull out. But at this point, I don't think I need to spend on that yet, because it's sufficient for me to put whatever food that I need for now. So again, this is a soft close. And this drawer is also the same thing. So I use this to put food one side, and the other side is for medication. So my kids love this. If you watched earlier my hunting for survival video which I filmed earlier, so these are the final microwave and oven which I shortlisted. So I'm happy with it so far, and of course I need to use it more often to tell you guys if it's really a good purchase. And this is the fridge that we shortlisted and also purchased eventually. So we were thinking whether if we want to go for 2 doors or just 1 door. So eventually we decided to just go for 1 door because it will be more spacious. Rather than having 2 doors, we'll have 1 intersection in the middle, and then it will be very hard for us if you have big items to store. So 1 door is our option. And I really like how spacious, and you can adjust yourself how you want to place it rather than having 1 intersection in the middle. So this will be a better option in my opinion in terms of fridge, rather than having 1 intersection in the middle. And I like things to be organized even for the fridge. Like I put everything in the containers, and also in these cute little packets here, sealed packets. This is how I store my stuff in my fridge and also the freezer. So you can see if you have 1 door, it's easier for us to store our food. I'm not sure, it's just my opinion. So 1 door. And over here there is also a sliding door. So we purposely opt for this transparent sliding door. If it's not a transparent door, then you're actually dividing this dry kitchen and also the wet kitchen, and everything will look more cramped and also smaller. So transparent will make everything longer, more spacious, wider. So we opt for transparent divider. And here is my wet kitchen. So like I said, I just need my wet kitchen to be just nice for me to do my cooking. So this is the hook and the hob that we eventually shortlisted if you watched my video earlier. So we are happy with this purchase so far, but let's see after a few months and see if I'm still happy with the purchase. So this is my wet kitchen. And again, I have another set of these utensils which I sourced online. And look at these towels. Wow! Because we figured that everything is very plain, so it will be more interesting. So we listen to our ID and we go for these design towels. Okay, so this is the sink. If you remember, I also opt for this black color sink, which I think is easier and better for heavy duty. So we pay a little bit more to go for a better sink for wet kitchen. So here it goes, and happy with the purchase. And this area is for us to put the plates after washing. And look at, you see, every of my display. I'm happy that I found this in IKEA, these things from IKEA. I don't like it to be the typical yellow kind of sponge. I just don't like the color, so I'm happy that I managed to find this sponge and this storage or this container from IKEA. And guys, I also want to share with you guys, this is another product which I sourced online. This is product from Xiaomi. And I really enjoy the automatic function of this hand soap dispenser. It balances the pH level and it smells so good, guys. So I was actually sourcing for the automatic kind of hand soap, and I'm happy with this purchase. Of course, it's plastic feel, but again, it's white, so it can blend with my house easily. So I have this hand soap dispenser, automatic everywhere in my house, even in the dry kitchen earlier just now. So this is my, again, everything, the drawer, all the cabinets are all automatic. Sorry, not automatic. It has the soft close effect. So I really love. So imagine when you cook, you just need to push and it will be closed. Isn't it great? I forgot that there's another hidden sections here at the back of my TV panel. This is a section for me to display some of my favorite decos. I really love how cute is this pair. You see, all the way bottom, all the way up, everything sourced online, guys. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have yet to subscribe, don't forget to just subscribe. Just click the subscribe button down below. Thank you so much for your support, and I will definitely show you guys part 2 and part 3 of my house tour. So stay tuned, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.